Welcome to the Brant and Sherry Oddcast, sponsored by America's Christian Credit Union. To order Brant's latest book, Life is Hard, God is Good, Let's Dance, or to find out more about the show, go to BrantHansen.com.
Whenever you've been to a museum, maybe you've thought about this. How'd they decide what's going to be in here? This, not that. They could put this thing, I want that painting, not that painting. Somebody's a curator. It's what's called museum curator.
Yeah.
They decide this is going in there, that's not.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody pointed this out. It wasn't even a Christian article. It was some article from some journal I was reading. It was like, we're all curators of our minds.
Oh, man.
We decide what's going in there. Is it quality or not? And then ultimately what that museum looks like of our heads could be awful.
Right.
Or it could be glorious. But it depends on us curating.
It's intentional.
Yes.
Yeah.
You better be on top of it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're supervising your own ruin. Like, what am I paying attention to? That's how you curate it. I'm going to put my mind on this, not that, or this, not that. Like, this is life and death. The new summer trend for this summer, people are taking more cool Cations. It means skipping the summer heat and traveling somewhere with cooler temps. It's called the cool Cation.
Cool Cation.
Cool.
Huh. Okay.
All my Cations are cool.
Are they really?
Said it for a long time. I don't take a Cation unless it's cool.
You can get your
I'm
hot
not
Cations.
Cation-ing.
Yeah. Get your hot Cations out of
Right.
there. Yeah. You
I'm
want
not
the cool.
Cation-ing until it's cool. The question, do you applaud if the performance is bad?
Oh.
They asked people, and the poll found over half of us will still applaud. I understand that.
Yeah.
Maybe just like, hey, thanks for trying.
Well, what do you get out of it if you don't? Like,
I
what's
don't know.
the, yeah.
Teach somebody a lesson.
You're not getting my claps. I will not.
You have to earn
slam
my clap.
hands together for you.
I'm in row double G, seat 400. I'm not clapping.
I'll show them.
You weren't good enough. Yeah, clapping is kind of a weird thing anyway, just as a phenomenon. Like, let's pound our hands together to show
appreciation and affirmation.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, they had this poll that found most Americans will applaud at the end of a performance, whether it's good or not.
Okay.
And I get that.
Sure.
What I'm not going to do, I realize, I'm not going to join in the slow clap. Like, if there's nobody clapping, like this happens in the movies, like somebody does something and then everybody's silent and then somebody's like, and then the whole crowd gets in. So, like, if I'm not in early,
you're not jumping in later.
I'm not suddenly
you're not
overwhelmed,
gonna be
like
pushed into
jumping
it.
to my feet 30 seconds afterward. Either it was awesome or not just be like, you started slow clapping.
Well, I guess I better jump in here too.
Yeah, I realize now that I loved it. Whoa, did you see this? You may have seen this story. Researchers in China came up with a new way to treat sinus infections.
Oh, how?
They say it works in animals. Instead of antibiotics, they shoot a swarm of microscopic robots up your nose.
All right.
I'm reading verbatim.
Okay. All right.
They think the technology could be ready for prime time in 5 years. They shoot a swarm.
A swarm, not even just one.
Of microscopic robots up your nose. Okay, so here's my response to that.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. You want microscopic
I am all in.
robots in your nasal cavity. You think that's going to work out.
I want to be the first one they do it to.
You're the beta guy.
Name one thing that could go wrong
Not one.
with giving an army of tiny robots unfettered and direct access to my brain.
I think it's great.
Name one.
I can't.
Happened on a Disney cruise recently. A girl, they don't even know how, but she was a little kid. She fell overboard.
Ooh.
She was on the 4th deck, I guess. And her dad jumped in immediately, and then the crew saved them, which is great. But I was thinking about that. Like, as a dad, if my little girl falls overboard off the cruise ship, how quickly I would already be following her, and it would be immediate. And I'm not Mr. I gotta be a hero.
Right.
I'm a dad.
Yeah.
So people were discussing, well, was that a good idea? Like, if somebody's like, as a dad, you're doing that.
Yes.
And that's what dads do. And I know men can be the butt of a lot of jokes, but that's what we do. Like, that's what it means to be a dad. And we do it immediately. We don't even think about it. Talk about intelligence for a second.
Okay.
Just think about artificial intelligence, but just intelligence in general. Somebody made a great point, and I have to tell. So I have a different take on some television that you actually like.
Okay.
And so it's not good or bad, but
Yeah.
But I agreed with this critique of the shows and the movies where people are just talking really fast and everybody's really smart.
Yeah.
Just bam, 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 bam. It's just that quick repartee, and
Yeah.
we're all making references to pop cultural stuff, and we all get it, and we're all hip and cool. And there's a bunch of shows like that.
Yeah.
They said that's like if you're a smart person in high school, maybe you're smartest in your school, you write stuff like that. But there's another intelligence or understanding that goes beyond that, where you can actually write a story about somebody who's not smart.
Oh, yeah.
That's next level.
Yeah.
And I remember Flowers for Algernon. Did you ever read that?
I know the name, but I can't recall reading.
Oh, you'd love it.
Okay.
But the trajectory is a guy, he's special needs, and they start him on, he's institutionalized, and he's the one writing the book.
Okay.
So it's hard at first to even understand what he's saying, because it's all jumbly.
Yeah.
But you do make out that he and a mouse called Algernon, an experimental mouse, are being put on an experimental drug. And Algernon is now able to start to negotiate mazes he couldn't before, because the drug's working to make him smarter. So as this guy's describing it, you can see his sentences are getting better. He's clearer in thought. Well, by midway through the book, he's brilliant.
Okay.
Everything he's writing is brilliant. The structure of it's brilliant. The insight is brilliant. What he's grappling with, he's no longer institutionalized. He's a first-rate intellectual.
Yeah.
And then they notice that for Algernon the mouse, he notes he's not quite as quick as he was yesterday.
Okay.
And then they confirm he's fading. And so as you're reading the book, this guy's grammar and syntax starts to get worse.
Yeah.
And he realizes it. So he's aware that by tomorrow he may not be able to express this idea anymore, and it fades out.
Wow.
It's an amazing book, but it takes real insight into humans to not just see how smart I am, see how smart everybody. You're just writing, you're making your character about you over and over and over and over and over. But there's something beautiful about if you're going to write a story, to have a wide.
I would agree. A writing coach that I work with, who I love, Jane, if you're listening, one of my favorite people in the world, said that to me.
Oh, wow, cool.
She said that to me about a story I was writing. A lot of times I'll write stories that aren't going anywhere just to hone writing. And she said to me, I was writing Three Sisters. And she said, so everyone's smart?
Oh.
I remember her saying that to me. That was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
2 or 3 years ago. She said, so everyone's smart? Everyone's witty?
Yeah.
And I argued. And I said, well, yeah, I mean, they're sisters, so why wouldn't? She said, but everyone is witty. Everyone has a quick comeback. Everyone has. And I remember fighting it, and it took me a while to accept. No, that's just 3 versions of what you think you are.
Yeah,
You're
right.
just giving 3 versions of yourself or your family or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And being able to inhabit something else. Not that I find myself that great or that way, but it was a version, 3 versions of myself that I would perceive to be myself. And I remember her saying that. And she's a brilliant woman, and I love her very much.
Well, that is brilliant.
That to me, yeah.
And I hadn't thought about it that way before. It always bothered me. That style bothered me. But
I love the style. No, I'm not going to.
That's fine. That's fine. That's everybody's got tastes on that. But that to me, when I think about a novelist like Flannery O'Connor or Faulkner, other Southern novelists, but there's other people I look at. Well, I like Russian stuff, Dostoevsky or whatever, but not to be pretentious, but they do write about characters that don't have all that much going on.
Right.
And even with those, the brothers Karamazov, literally it's about 3 brothers.
Yeah.
And they are different.
Yeah.
So there is a genius to that. And also, it's got to open up your storytelling horizon.
Yeah. No, it did. And that's what she was trying to do.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I mean, the things that I watch that I enjoy that storytelling, to me, it's because that world calls for that storytelling. If the world does not call for that storytelling, I'm like, I don't know why they're doing that. The world that I was writing in quite frankly, didn't call for it. There's no reason that this church world that you're writing in, these women are talking like this and they're interacting like this and everything. There's no reason to write in that style other than you think you're really smart and you think you're really witty and you're going to make three variations of really smart, witty women, and you're not really giving them any character, true character. So yes, I totally agree, and we missed something there.
It's a great storytelling idea. I think the other thing, though, I think our culture worships intelligence, among other things, obviously not wisdom. And so even in political debates, I'll see, like, they're so stupid, or what a dumb, this guy's an idiot, or she's so stupid. Like, it's not stupid. They're not stupid. They may be fools, but you can be a highly intelligent fool. Again, it's like,
you can, yeah.
that, we'll fix everything. We just need smarter people to get in there. It's not a higher IQ people that are going to, like, higher IQ people can just botch things in a bigger way.
Very true.
So, but we have this deference to, like, intelligent is better, always, like, I don't know, that life is so much more interesting. So anyway, that's cool that Jane said that. Hey, this is Brant. We've all heard of win-win scenarios. This is like win-win, win-win-win. Check this out. Right now, you can seriously grow your savings. America's Christian Credit Union is offering the best 12-month certificate rate in the nation. It's a limited time thing, but you want to get on this 4.75%, which is outstanding, and you can get started with as little as $1,000. It's called a term share certificate, which is like a CD, but again, the win-win thing. It has a mission, too. Your money stays safe, earns interest, and supports great things, too. That's what America's Christian Credit Union does. It helps with Christian schools, missions work, funding adoptions, some awesome stuff. But you want to lock in this rate right now before it drops, 4.75%. Here's how to jump on it. Go to americaschristiancu.com/Brant. America's Christian Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA. Go to americaschristiancu.com/BRANT.
I just watched actually a movie. What was it on? Dang it. Yeah. HBO. And it's Steve Carell and two other guys that you would know by seeing, but I don't remember their names. And it's three guys who go, four guys who they're four tech bros who are on like a mountain. They go to this mountaintop retreat all the time, and some horrible thing happens in the world and they're trying to figure stuff out, whatever. But it was that quick, and it was agitating. Well, I didn't enjoy it at all. I didn't enjoy it because there was no characterization.
That's just you're all the same.
Yeah, it was all quick, like blah, 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 and smart. Everyone was smart. No one, I didn't know who was what and what was who and why. And the person who wrote it was the guy who wrote and directed Succession. And I hated it the same reason why I hated Succession, which was I don't like any of these people. How am I supposed to? Who am I rooting for? You all, none of you have any redeeming characteristics. There's no arc for any of these characters.
Well, we get back to wanting that sound. Like when you're watching a show and you want, we mentioned this for Downton Abbey, where they hear a and they look up and they're like, what's, and then you cut far away. And then there's this mushroom cloud. And then the credits.
I wanted that for Succession.
Yeah.
Like I did. I told you that I watched the first episode, second episode, and I was like, I can't take it.
Well, it's good to bail. So someone pointed out to me, and I appreciate her doing this. I'm sorry, I got your name here somewhere in my document. But she sent me a description of Little House on the Prairie and how they effectively did the nuclear option for the last episode.
Did they?
Yeah, they apparently blew up the whole town, Walnut Grove.
Really?
Yeah.
Did my mom make it to the end? Because I don't remember her ever saying, Little House on the Prairie, that's squarely in her and Nana.
Yeah, well, some developers, I guess, bought out the town or whatever, and they wanted to just level it all at once.
Yeah, just flattened it. That's really the best option for everything. Let's just end it all.
It's close, but that still leaves open the door. Now, I like Little House on the Prairie, but like if you're looking for closure, Like they just blew up the
Nothing.
town, but any one of those characters can go. You can spin it off.
Nothing can happen here ever again.
We're looking for it's sequel free. I mean, that's what the Romans did to Carthage. Like you guys are not.
Sequel-free is
We
good.
did this. We did Punic Wars 1. We're doing this again. Like it's not happening again.
It's sequel.
Like they didn't leave 2 stones. It was like Rome.
Yeah.
It was like they left nothing, and then they salted the field so they couldn't. If anybody ever came in again, they
Right.
couldn't even grow anything.
Sequel free.
Like no one. We're not doing a sequel to Carthage.
Yeah.
It's done. So like.
I'm going to start saying that about stories. Let's salt the fields.
Right.
That's what
So
I'm
that it's- and I think we'll have some prayer. That's very good. Like,
Let's. How about we salt the
the
fields,
set
guys?
will not exist anymore. Michael Landon. He's got the Oppenheimer glasses on. He's watching from far
There's
away.
still a straw in his mouth.
You see the explosion reflected.
He would do it too.
It's Walnut
He would be
Grove.
that dude.
He would-
Where he'd be like, nope, not doing nothing else. This is it. Not another thing is coming.
Walnut Grove
The end of Walnut
is
Grove.
no more. That's it. Laura Ingalls Wilder. And it ends with a giant
That's
explosion.
that.
That's so awesome.
The Brant and Sherry Oddcast, sponsored by America's Christian Credit Union. To find out more about the show, go to BrantHansen.com.